Hi, Leos. Let's see what the full moon on May 1st, 2026 has in store for you. In your now position, what's happening now? You got regeneration and you got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. The regeneration card it's talking about rebirth, second chances, maybe some of you have gone through something recently where you felt like you may have lost something or an opportunity, or that your work wasn't being acknowledged with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And so the regeneration card says that even though that happened to you, there are new opportunities on the horizon for you that are going to be much better than the ones that were presented to you previously, or the things that you thought you may have lost, whether that was a job opportunity, a relationship, or anything like that. This regeneration card says that something new is coming that's going to be much better, and you will be recognized for your work. In the release position, you got deep knowing, and you also got the Four of Swords. And so what this is telling me is that maybe it's time to release anybody in your life that causes you any kind of anxiety or distress, because it's asking you to recognize the need for, recognizing the people that do cause those moments for you of anxiety, anxiousness, even just depletion of your energy. If you go around somebody and you leave and you start feeling like blah after, they are draining your energy. And so these are asking you to recognize that, release those people, anyone who doesn't bring joy or light into your life. And also to recognize the need for rest, and even meditation. Even if it's an hour, 30 minutes a day, take some time to get some rest. In your lessons, you got Never Ending Story, and that was followed up with, the High Priestess reversed. And these two cards, so Never Ending Story, let me start with that one. This card represents repeated patterns in our lives. And sometimes, it talks mostly about the patterns that we repeat are the ones that tend to cause us pain, and that hurt us. And so this, with the High Priestess reverse, it just confirms that, because it talks about people around you who may have hidden agendas, who may be after or engaging with you for selfish reasons only. And so this is asking you to release the pattern, number one, because you are not what has happened to you. And so a lot of times we tend to get into these thoughts where we're like, oh, well, this just always happens to me, or, oh, this is my life. Like, no, it's not. So having the ability to recognize those patterns, number one, is going to be essential. And then also knowing that you can rewrite your story. So when you see a pattern going like it's about to repeat in your life, I want you to take a second to ask yourself, why am I allowing this to repeat, number one, and what do I need to do differently to prevent this from happening to me again in the future? That's really what this is asking you to recognize in the lessons going forward. Now, in the blessings, I like these. You got community and you got the Chariot. And so this is, the Chariot's a major arcana, which means it's a major change for you that the full moon is bringing. And what it's telling me is you're going to find the right people who are meant to be a part of your life, where you're going to be loved and accepted. And that's coming. You're going to progress in, you're going to make progress, I'm sorry, in anything that you want, because you've, what is the word I'm looking for? You have shown determination and willpower to change things in your life already. And so that is bringing you into a new place where you will be valued, you will be appreciated. I think, if you do start to engage with different people, going into it with a mindset of, what can I bring to this group, not what can I get from it, that in itself can be so beneficial for us in any situation, but especially when you're finding your new community, which is beautiful. I'm really glad that that came out like that. In the dream position, you got Thinker and also the Knight of Wands. And these two cards together tell me that the Thinker is asking you to make a plan for whatever it is that you have that you want to fulfill, whatever goal, whatever dreams, aspirations you have. This is asking you to think about it, grab some paper, and start making a plan. And the Knight of Wands tells me that there is some inspiration going on in your lives right now. So take inspired action on that. Whatever it is, be fearless, get some paper, write it down. If you are having vivid dreams, if you are, because this card also reminds me of dreams, if you're having dreams, there could be messages coming to you in your dreams. If you have random inspiring thoughts, even if you don't have the piece of paper with the list on it with you at the time, jot it down. I don't know if you're anything like me. I forget everything. And so I write in my phone, I write on a piece of paper in my car. But those could actually be inspiring moments that are going to benefit you in the future. And in the next step of what you're going to do to set your goals into motion, you got chop wood, and you got the Knight of Pentacles, which I love, these two cards together. So chop wood is asking you to stay grounded. And the Pentacles in tarot, it represents earth, earth signs. And so earth signs are generally grounded. And so chop wood cautions about focusing too much on the future, rather staying present and putting in the work. The Knight of Pentacles is hardworking, he is stable, he's reliable, he has routines in place, he knows when to say no, and he's persistent. And so small steps are progress towards your goal anyway. So this is asking you to make sure that you stay grounded, stay present in the day to day, and take small steps toward your future through routine, through consistency, because that, my friend, will pay off for you. I pulled a shadow card for the Aries collective, so I will pull one for Leo. One for Leos, please. All right. So you got releasing judgment. And this card says, do not fear your darkness. You are not good or bad. You are human and evolving. So I hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and share. I look forward to bringing you more messages about what the month has ahead. Those will be out later this week. I thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day. Bye.